Hi everyone, I'm back with a Halloween tutorial. So getting right into it, I'm just priming my face with this silicone primer just to fill in my pores to make a nice smooth base. And then going in with this white crayon from NYX to basically sketch out the bones of the skull. Now while I was doing this, I was looking at a photo of Jordan Hanz's tutorial. She explains it really well. I will link her video below. But yeah, that's basically all I used because she just explains it so well and it's very easy to follow. I'm not even good at this kind of stuff, but I think I did a decent job. So now I'm just like patting the crayon with my finger just to warm it up a little bit and make it appear smoother. Now I'm just going in with this other white liner because it had a finer point and I wanted to do the little teeth. It wasn't quite as opaque as the NYX pencil, so I went over it again with the crayon to add some more whiteness to my teeth. I decided I wanted a bit more skullness on my face, and also I didn't want to do as many teeth. Just priming my eyes and then adding this gold paint pot on top. I didn't want to keep it just black. I wanted to kind of match it with my other eye, so I decided to make it a bit of gold, a bit of bronze. Just blending that all out with this brown shadow, not very neat at all. I kind of just blended it everywhere. I also used a darker bronze shimmery shade to add some more depth. I also blended that under my eye with the gold. Next, going in with a black crown from NYX, I use that to fill in the eye area. I didn't want to stick my brows down, partly because I don't know how to do that properly and partly because I didn't want to. So yeah, just put that along the outline and then just use a black shadow to set it. I added a bit of these gold shadows from E.L.F on top of that gold base to add a bit more shine and niceness. And then went back in with the black to like slightly start blending it out. I also used the black crayon around my face, the perimeter of my face. Looking back, I probably should have gone back and added more black at the top of my forehead and like the sides of my hair. Going with this super fine brush and a dark grey colour. I used that to start with the teeth and then I got sidetracked and started setting my face with this white shadow from Essence. Then with this dark grey brown colour I started adding the shadows. So obviously a skull isn't going to be just white and black. You're going to have some shadows in there somewhere, so I'm just adding them around my eyebrows, sort of to add that evil-ish look, and also just add some dimension because there is a natural brow kind of bone there that would cast a shadow on a skull. Also added some shadow at the top of my forehead like you would contour, so that's why I'm adding more black along that hairline there just to kind of blend it into my hair. So adding that more around the end of my eyebrow, so adding more black at the top of my forehead. Also at my temples, again where you would contour because the skin does go in there, so it would have a bit of a shadow. I'm also adding some just above the highlight area, because the bone would lift up there and then have another little shadow there, also under the eye. Again, this is all better explained in the Jordan Hanz video because she does an amazing job in that. So make sure you check it out. So keep going back to add some more black, dark grey colour. Then I'm back to lining the jaw mouth area. And then I'm doing some more shadowing. Sorry about this, guys. Some more shadowing just above the jaw because it would kind of go in where your cheekbones are. And so you would add shadows there and also to the base of your cheekbone. So basically anywhere there's like curves, just add shadows wherever. It'll probably look good. Also at the chin, where your chin would go kind of in. And at the base of the bottom jaw. Alright, so my camera died, so while I was waiting for that charged, I went and did the glam side of my face, added a highly intense contour and didn't conceal my eye bags. I just added some shadows there, some burgundy shadows and stuff, and also lined the crack in the middle of my face with some brown shadow. Back to the mouth, I'm just shading this in with some dark greys and some blacks, just to add some more dimension there. So obviously you want to fade it from that harsh black in your cheekbone to a grey. Just fixing up some more shading. Went back in with the dark grey to start actually outlining the teeth. So I've got the kind of the general outline, and then I added the little points, because obviously teeth aren't like perfectly rectangular. They have the little thing that connects into your skull. So I'm just going through and adding all that. So you can see I'm forming that little point at the top or the bottom. And outlining it also adds a bit of shadow into that. And then doing the bottom of the jaw and then kind of shadowing that out as well. My skull was looking a bit, I don't know how to say, like not very realistic, but still with shadows. I don't know what it's called, but I decided to add some black lines where the shadows would be. I've seen it in a couple of looks recently, and so the black lines kind of add a little bit of something. I don't know, but I liked it, so I'm going in with that black just over the back teeth, because obviously the back teeth wouldn't be as in the light as the front teeth, so they would be darker to show that they were further into your mouth. I went in with this white shimmery kind of shadow to add a bit of highlight because I didn't have a white cream or anything. Just adding that just in random places really. My teeth, on like the cheekbones, near the nose, forehead. Went back in to fix some of the teeth. So basically the end was just fixing up little details and that kind of thing. I added some shadows near the crack. I kind of wanted to show that my face was actually like cracking off, but like couldn't get the shadows right, but you know, still a half skull looking thing. So yeah, just going down my face and adding little shadows under each of the cracked parts. I also went and added some like lightest concealer to add a bit of highlight to kind of even that up. I feel like I did a little bit of something, but not the effect I was going for, but that's okay because we are learning. Next year will be better. And that is the finished look. This took me about an hour, but I really took my time. I reckon I could have done it in half an hour if I actually didn't take as many breaks and stuff. If I can do something like this, you can too. Like, it's honestly not as hard as it looks, I promise. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. I like this because then I don't have to match up the eyeliner.